You won't believe this. Welcome to the channel. Today, we're diving into Bandung, Indonesia. Forget Bali and Jakarta. Bandung is the cool, mysterious cousin everyone wants to know. This city is bursting with creative energy, wild history, and surprises at every turn. I'm sharing 5 facts about Bandung that are so mind-blowing, you'll want to watch till the end. From floating markets to upside-down houses and legendary volcanoes, these stories will have you saying, "Wait, is that for real?" So, grab a snack and get comfy. By the end, you'll be obsessed with Bandung too. Let's jump in. First up, shopping, but not like you've ever seen before. Imagine browsing for your favorite snacks and souvenirs, not in a mall or a street market, but while floating gently on a lake. Just outside Bandung in the cool, scenic area of Lembang, there's the famous floating market, a place that feels like it's straight out of a storybook. Yes, a real market on a lake, where the shops themselves are boats bobbing on the water. Picture a serene lake surrounded by lush greenery with colorful boats drifting by, each one transformed into a floating kitchen or a tiny shop, ready to serve you. Vendors cook up Indonesian favorites right on the water, satay grilled to perfection, steaming bowls of bakso, and a rainbow of local snacks you might never have tried before. The smells are absolutely incredible, drifting across the water, and the food is as fresh as it gets, prepared right in front of you, just steps from the lake. You don't swim to the boats, rent a paddle boat, and glide from vendor to vendor, or stroll along the wooden docks, stopping whenever something catches your eye. It's interactive, fun, and totally unique. Kids love the adventure, and adults get to rediscover the joy of shopping in a whole new way. Beyond food, you'll find crafts, handmade souvenirs, and quirky trinkets, all sold from boats by local artisans. The atmosphere is lively but peaceful, no honking cars, just the gentle sound of water, laughter, and the occasional call from a friendly vendor. It's a twist on the traditional Indonesian market, and a perfect example of Bandung's creativity and love for community spaces. Glide across the water, sample authentic Sundanese cuisine, and soak in the beautiful mountain scenery that surrounds you. The vendors are passionate and friendly, eager to share their culture, recipes, and stories with every visitor. Locals love it too. It's a favorite spot for families and friends to gather, relax, and enjoy a day out together. When a place is loved by both visitors and locals, you know it's something truly special and worth experiencing. The floating market is more than just a tourist attraction. It's an experience that brings people together in a setting you won't find anywhere else. You're not just shopping, you're exploring, tasting, connecting, and making memories that will last long after you leave. It's a celebration of food, nature, and community spirit, all floating together in one magical place. If you visit Bandung, you absolutely have to check it out. Bring your camera, your appetite, your takensaindi, appetite, and your sense of adventure. It's fun, delicious, and unforgettable, a highlight of any trip to the region. A floating market, only in Bandung. It's the kind of place you'll want to tell everyone about. And that's just the beginning of what this vibrant city has to offer. There's so much more to explore. Ready for the next surprise? Let's go. Bandung is full of them. Next, we head to Padalarang, a region just outside Bandung that's full of surprises. Here lies the Stone Garden Geopark, locally known as Taman Batu Padalarang, a place that feels like stepping into another world. This isn't your average garden. Instead of flowers and trees, you're greeted by a surreal landscape of massive, ancient rock formations scattered across the hills like the ruins of a forgotten civilization. Imagine driving through rolling green hills, the scenery peaceful and lush. Then suddenly, giant stones jut dramatically from the earth, as if you've entered the set of a fantasy film or a lost world. Geologists say these rocks are remnants of an ancient coral reef, formed millions of years ago when this entire area was submerged beneath a prehistoric sea. You're literally walking on what used to be the ocean floor, treading on stones that once teemed with marine life. Look closely and you might spot fossils embedded in the stones, a direct tangible link to prehistory when strange creatures swam where you now stand. But there's also a legend. Locals say these stones are the debris from a supernatural being's failed attempt to build a dam and a boat in a single night, a story passed down for generations. Whether you believe the science or the myth, the place feels powerful and mysterious, especially when morning fog drifts between the stones. Climb among the rocks for panoramic views of the lush valleys below, where the landscape stretches endlessly and the air feels crisp and clean. The contrast of gray stone and vibrant green landscape is stunning. Photographers take note, because every angle offers a new perspective. At sunrise and sunset, the stones are painted in gold and orange, transforming the entire park into a living canvas of color and shadow. It's more than a photo op, it's a place for reflection, where the silence and age of the stones invite you to pause and breathe. Standing among rocks millions of years old puts everything in perspective, reminding you how brief our time is compared to the Earth's story. There aren't always clear paths. You're exploring, climbing, and discovering hidden corners, each with its own secrets and stories. The local community preserves the area, adding small gazebos and providing guides who share both geology and folklore, enriching your visit with knowledge and tradition. It's raw, wild, and deeply respected, a place where visitors are encouraged to tread lightly and honor the land, touch the ancient stones, feel the wind, and imagine the stories they hold. Tales of oceans, legends, and the slow passage of time. Is it a fossilized reef or the ruins of a demigod's heartbreak? Maybe both, depending on how you choose to see it. In Bandung, science and myth blend beautifully, creating a place where imagination and reality walk side by side. The stone garden is unforgettable, strange, ancient, and awe-inspiring, a testament to both the power of nature and the stories we tell about it. Ready for something truly bizarre? Welcome to Rumah Terbalik, the upside-down house. From the outside, it looks normal. Step inside, and your world flips. Literally, every room is completely inverted. Sofas, tables, even toilets are stuck to the ceiling. Your senses get tricked, walking on the ceiling while furniture hangs above your head. The main attraction? The photos. Pose in the rooms, then flip the picture. Suddenly you're standing on the ceiling or floating in mid-air. It's an optical illusion playground, perfect for creative, hilarious shots. Bandung's playful spirit shines here. Someone thought, let's build a house, upside down. And they did. The details are amazing. Magazines, food, even laptops, all perfectly placed, just upside down. Bring friends or family and let your imagination run wild. It's impossible not to laugh as you try out silly poses and see the results. The upside-down house is pure fun, a modern quirky side of Bandung. It's made for sharing, especially in the age of social media. Travel isn't just about history or nature, sometimes it's about gravity-defying fun. And who doesn't want a photo that makes everyone ask, how did you do that? Now, let's dive into legend. Bandung's most famous Tangkuban Perahu volcano. This isn't just a mountain, it's the heart of a dramatic tale, the story of Sangkuriang. It starts with Dayang Sumbi, a princess who marries her dog, actually a cursed god, after a fateful promise. Their son Sangkuriang grows up unaware of his father's true identity. In a tragic twist, he kills the dog, is banished, and returns years later, falling in love with his own mother, who hasn't aged. She recognizes him by a scar, and horrified, sets him an impossible task: build a dam and a giant boat in one night. Sangkuriang nearly succeeds, but Dayang Sumbi tricks him into thinking dawn has come. In a rage, he kicks the dam, flooding the land and flips the boat, creating the Bandung Basin and Tangkuban Perahu, the upturned boat. The volcano's shape really does look like an overturned ship. This legend is woven into the region's identity. It's more than a story. It explains the land itself. When you visit, you're not just seeing a volcano, you're stepping into a myth. Every mountain, lake, and stone in Bandung has a story, and they're never boring. For our final fact, let's talk about Bandung's famous nickname, Paris van Java, or the Paris of Java. It's a title that might surprise you at first, but there's a fascinating story behind it. At first, it sounds odd, Paris, in Java. But once you wander the streets, you start to see why Bandung earned this glamorous reputation. The city has a unique charm that sets it apart from anywhere else in Indonesia. Back in the early 20th century, the Dutch colonial elite fell in love with Bandung's cool, refreshing climate. They transformed it into their favorite resort getaway, escaping the heat of Batavia for Bandung's mountain air. To make Bandung feel like a European paradise, they built stunning Art Deco architecture. especially along the iconic Jalan Braga. The city quickly became a showcase for cutting-edge design. Bandung became a playground for Dutch architects, who blended European elegance with local Indonesian details. The result? A cityscape unlike any other in Southeast Asia. But it wasn't just about the buildings. The whole atmosphere was chic, sophisticated, and full of life. People dressed up to stroll the boulevards and the city buzzed with excitement. Parks, grand hotels, exclusive clubs and high-end boutiques made Bandung the fashion capital of the Dutch East Indies. It was the place to see and be seen, a true center of style and culture. That spirit of style and creativity is still alive today. Bandung streets are filled with energy, and the city continues to reinvent itself. Now Bandung is a fashion hub, famous for its factory outlets and independent designers. It's a shopping paradise for anyone looking for unique finds. Shoppers come from all over Indonesia, and even from neighboring countries, for great deals, trendy styles, and the latest in local fashion. The city buzzes with creativity, young designers, cool boutiques, and a passion for fashion that's always evolving. Bandung is a launchpad for new trends and fresh ideas. And then there's the cafe culture. Bandung is packed with amazing coffee shops, from historic colonial cafes to ultra-modern hangouts. Each one has its own vibe and story. People meet, work, and relax in cafes, just like in Paris. It's a place where ideas are shared, friendships are made, and creativity flows over cups of coffee. The blend of colonial architecture, fashion, and cafe life keeps the Paris of Java nickname alive. It's a city where history and modern life mix effortlessly. It's not just history, it's a living, breathing part of Bandung's identity, shaping the city's character every day. You can admire Art Deco buildings, shop for local designs, and unwind in a cozy cafe, all in one day. There's always something new to discover. Bandung respects its past, but pulses with modern, creative energy. The city is a magnet for artists, musicians, and innovators. Is it the Paris of Java? Absolutely, but with a tropical twist, a vibrant street life, and a warm Indonesian soul that makes it truly unique. It's the perfect stylish end to our Bandung journey, a city that's always inspiring, always in style, and always full of surprises. And that's a wrap on this amazing journey. From floating markets to quirky upside-down houses and legendary volcanoes, Bandung is truly full of surprises. This city blends nature, myth, creativity, and history like nowhere else in Indonesia. Which fact blew your mind the most? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this trip, hit subscribe for more amazing stories from around the world. Thanks for watching, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video adventure. Time to start planning your own unforgettable Bandung adventure.